Welcome to the following presentation of the Dozen Trivia by Barstool Sports.
Is it Crime Dog, Fred McGriff?
Jesus, how in the hell?
The winners of the Dozen
Yes!
Trivia tournament, Big Screaming Hunters.
The movie's called Get.
The Dozen season 2.
That is correct. 14-13. Bengals with Chick-fil-A.
Champions of the Dozen! Champions of the Dozen!
All right, it's a Dozen match 30 of season 5 of the Dozen. Recording this one very in advance, but I believe it will be the 8th ranked Frankettes against the 9th ranked Chicago. 1-2-0 Chicago, 1-1-1 Frankettes. Last match of the week here, a little Sunday match. I think we're moving these on Sunday to the afternoon. Could be wrong, but you may be watching this in the afternoon. If it's Frankettes. A lot of chaos in the last match. You're not on a phone. You're together. Nick, I feel like... Or are we smoothed out now since the last match?
No. Nah.
But you do have an accessible phone, correct?
Yeah, we do.
I know it was a loss, so you won't enjoy this part, but I do believe Frank call one of your homies is already one of the all-time moments now in Dozen history. People love that.
Frank, you don't save any numbers.
I don't really have these numbers.
Yeah.
Chicago win in your last match, I believe, right? First one this season. So good vibes over there then, Chief, I assume.
Yeah, we're winning. I would like to see a situation where Frank has to call Jenks or Mikey Betts, and then they have to do it. So it's like a game of telephone for them for phone.
We almost had Frank call someone to call someone else. 3, and then it would be great. Call Jenks to call Mikey Betts to call someone else. Yeah.
Yeah. I would sit around and wait for that to come back, for the record. That'd be fine with
Mikey Betts would answer.
For one time, Jenks did it.
Fucking better.
Okay. Trivia time. Great match here. A classic, an old school matchup here on the Dozen. Chicago against the Frankettes, as always. 24 questions, 12 rounds of trivia, 25th being the bonus round. We have the written bonus round tonight. It's a Sunday, so we'll do the bonus round that you get in the tournament, which is still months away. In June, we'll be live in Boston for the Final Four this year. Tickets will be on sale eventually for that one. Can't wait for that. Double Up, presented by Roxon. You have your Double Sip, presented by Amsterdam Vodka, and your Call a Friend, presented by Body Armor Flash IV. Those are your lifelines. First up every round is going to be Chicago. Final answer person is Chief. Second up will be the Frankettes. Final answer person, Nick. Here we go. KB, can you slide just a hair more in?
No.
Perfect. Thank you. First category is going to be the NBA. Any doubles for NBA?
No, sir.
No.
This is for Chicago. Larry Brown's final stint as an NBA head coach was with this East team from 2008 through 2010.
Don't know why Pistons was the first thing that came to mind.
I have 2. That was one of them.
Pistons was before, because wasn't he the coach? Yeah.
I'm bad with coaches. I'm really bad with coaches.
Maybe it was, though, because where I was thinking he was the coach of the Pistons team that like beat the Lakers, but that's not right.
Yeah, the timing's not right on that.
Yeah, so maybe he was there later. So like the very end of those Pistons teams.
5.
Do we want to say Pistons?
3.
I'm fine with
All right, well, Pistons, final answer.
Other side.
Was that the Sirs? Was that the Pacers?
No, he was with the Pacers before he was with the Pistons.
Shit.
I think this might be the Charlotte Bobcats.
No kidding. You want to roll with it?
It's either the Bobcats or the Knicks. And I think he was very short time at the Knicks and then bounced to the Bobcats.
5.
Let's Bobcat. Final answer.
That is correct. 1-0.
Frank.
Fleming. There we
That
go.
was big. That's one for you.
1-0. Other side to make it 2-0. Rudy Tomjanovich's final stint as an NBA head coach was with this West team from 04 through 05.
That was the Lakers. He replaced Phil Jackson, and then got replaced by Phil Jackson. The 1 year that Phil Jackson was out, and everything fell apart in L.A.
All right, extra credit.
We have more time. Tell us more. Let's wait. You want us to go Lakers final answer?
Yeah, Lakers final answer.
We'll go Lakers final answer.
That's all the facts he had. That's correct. 2-0.
That's 2 for
Frank plus a tidbit. 3 for 3.
That's right.
Next up, celebrity mashup. Do you want a double mashup, Chicago?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, for 1 point to make it 2-1 to get on the board. Name the 2 celebrities mashed up here.
Ken Jack?
The inside's what's getting me right now.
Is it Katherine Heigl?
No,
We
just
always,
asked her. He wouldn't do it
I
either.
think that for every single celebrity mashup, she's the first girl that comes to my face. There comes
She had a movie that made like $10 in the box office.
isn't she
Zizek's
like
Road?
being
Zizek's
just
Road.
awful?
Zizix?
Yeah. XYZZXX.
On the way to Vegas, is 6 Road.
It's killing me. I have the
$10.
outside's so easy, but the inside is.
Need an answer or a lifeline in?
Give us something, Ken Jack. What do you got? Best
I don't want to
guess.
say anything. I don't want to give him anything.
5.
Well, we'll just give him. We'll have a guess, and if we're either right
3.
or wrong.
2.
No, because that gives him the outside.
Okay.
Other side.
That's the old guy from Is that Michael Caine?
It looks like Kelsey Grammer to me.
Is he that receding?
Michael
Yeah.
Caine.
And then who's the chick
fat
from like
woman?
Is it a fat woman?
I don't know.
Jeff doesn't use fats. He said that's his one rule. No fat women on the face mashup.
Need an answer in.
Who's the chick from Alien?
5.
Sigourney Weaver.
Truth.
2.
Michael Sigourney Weaver.
And Sigourney Weaver. Final answer.
That is the nanny herself, Fran Drescher.
Who's the outside?
Michael Caine. It was Michael Caine.
I'm bad at faces, so.
Yeah, we're fine. Yeah.
To make it 3-0. To make it 3-0.
I had the right syllable.
Who did you say?
He said Sojourner Truth.
Sojourner Truth, yeah.
Other side. 2 celebrities.
Oh,
Jesus.
God. That's Bill Murray,
that's
Rosie
easy.
O'Donnell.
Jack is
That's
twisted.
That's Bill Murray, Rosie O'Donnell.
That is a funny picture.
Yeah.
This is going to give me a nightmare tonight.
His head's about to like, spin around.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the head. It looks more like a kneecap.
Twisted up.
Is her skin that's good skin?
That's his skin, right?
I don't know. I think the smooth cheek. Is that Rosie
That's
O'Donnell?
Rosie's cheek.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rosie.
it's Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
That's Rosie O'Donnell and Bill Murray. Final answer.
That is correct. 3-0.
I mean,
Lifeline still on the
that
board.
looks like a demon that's on Ghostbusters.
I don't like that.
TV next category. Any doubles?
Ken Jack?
Ken Jack, you want to double this?
Nah, wait for movies, if anything.
Okay.
Ken Jack, your hair looks sick, by the way.
January Jones and Mary Steenburgen had roles in this Fox comedy set in a post-apocalyptic Earth from 2015 through 2018.
What?
Nope.
I mean, network TV.
I don't know who
Falling
Mary
Skies?
Steen.
Yeah, like what?
Falling Skies, the only thing I got in my mind, the one with that dude from whatever that hospital show.
Say it again.
Falling Skies, I think. But
Falling Skies. Final.
I
Who
don't
cares? Final answer.
Other side.
Is this Last Man on Earth? With but would he say? Do you think it's Last Man on Earth?
Yes.
It's got to be Last Man on Earth.
Yeah. Final answer. Final answer.
That is correct. Last Man on Earth with Will Forte, 4-0. Other side to make it 5-0. All lifelines available. Julie Bowen and Candice Bergen had roles on this ABC dramedy that followed a high-end litigation firm from 2004 through 2008. Candice Bergen, sorry, did the Mary Steenburgen again.
Hard.
Now, would that be Boston Legal or the spinoff with Shatner.
2004 to 2008. Was Boston legal on for longer than that or earlier than that?
Well, it did. What was the name of the William Shatner spinoff?
Oh boy, I'll never know this.
I mean, we could go Boston legal, but I don't think that may not be it.
Spinoff, does it have the same like type of title? Something legal, something Boston?
I forgot what it was called.
I feel like we can afford to miss one here, or if we want to call somebody.
4.
Which we can do now. Boston legal, final answer.
That is correct. 5-0.
There we go.
Frank, that's like 6 for you.
Other side, music. Any doubles?
No.
I feel like
Frank gets best
never-
category,
What?
20-0 since last
Dave,
year.
Dave, you used to have a music podcast. You should double this.
Yeah, back in the day.
He usually calls the guy from the podcast. Actor Jason Schwartzman was the original drummer for this band known for the OC theme song California.
California. We've been on the
Sing
run,
it.
driving in the Phantom
Who's
Planet.
the
Final
band,
answer.
Dave?
Phantom Planet. Final answer. Phantom Planet. Final answer.
Whatever
Phantom
Dave said,
Planet.
finally.
That's correct. 5-1.
All right, we got one. Good job, Dave.
You know who
I thought you
Jason
were
Schwartzman's
I
mother
thought you
is?
were having a heart attack in the middle of saying that for a second. All right.
You know who Jason Schwartzman's mother is?
Tell him,
Who?
Frank.
Talia Shire.
Damn right.
Other side, to make it 6-1. All lifeline still. A lot of points. Actress Leighton Meester was a featured artist in this pop band's 2009 hit song Good Girls Go Bad.
That's got to be Cobra Starship, right?
Yep.
Cobra Starship, final answer.
That is correct. 6-1. MLB next category. We're humming.
Fleming, you're hot.
Let's double.
Fleming, you're
We're
hot.
doubling it.
No need a double. No need a double.
Okay.
Chicago to make it 6-2. Here's your MLB question. This career 300-plus save relief pitcher began with the Tigers from 2002 through 2009 before All-Star years in Tampa Bay and Seattle.
That's is it ours?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jose, what's his last name, Chief? I'm doing this for you now. Jose, what's his name?
Dave, that's not the same as when I gave you Clay and everything but buckholes. Jose?
It's a baseball player named Jose.
Okay.
Lifelines available for each
Is
side.
it Jose? Is that Jose Fernandez?
I think that's the dead guy.
Or Rodney? Is it
And
And he was on the Marlins.
Jose? Not Jose. No, not Jose Fernandez.
Jose Rodney.
Call what's his face? Call Clemmer.
It's got to be
Chief.
Jose Rodney.
Jose Paul.
Call him.
Jose.
Yeah,
Answer
Chief,
our
call him.
lifeline in.
We're calling Clemmer.
Call Clemmer.
Call a friend.
Call
Presented
someone
by
Are we-
Body Armor.
Is that what you're saying?
Call someone
We're-
else.
Yeah, call Clemmer.
We'll call.
Don't
we're gonna
call Clemmer. Clemmer
Clemmer.
is on a stream. Call someone else.
Seems like they locked
Oh,
him.
Ken Jack saying that?
Yes.
Yes.
Not
And
Call Clemmer. He's
So they thought that was
Okay,
a Nick-
all right. Well, who's another person?
They thought that
Call
was
Brandon. He
Chief
answered
correctly
last
thought
time.
that was a Nick and Kyle bit for a second.
Call
What?
Brandon. Call
I'm gonna steal
Brandon.
that. Brandon's driving home.
More likely to answer.
So
than
he's
Clemmer.
available to answer.
Yeah.
Flash IV
Through a
provides the
tunnel.
rehydration your body needs, whether you're feeling under the weather, just had an intense workout, or recovering from a long weekend. Body Armor Flash IV helps bring you back.
I'm calling Brandon.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
This cocksucker.
This is Brandon Walker. Please leave a message.
I called him ahead of time.
Thank you.
I like that he's
You have
called
10 seconds.
All right, so Brandon and our alliance is off.
Jose Rodriguez.
Dave Jose Rodriguez. Final answer.
Yep.
Oh!
Me.
What's his name?
Fernando Rodney.
Fucking Rod. Final answer.
I was clowning that name.
He did the hat. That's correct.
Rodney's a Hispanic.
Dave said it. Dave had it.
Jose Rodney. We're close.
Frank, another one.
Oh, with the sideways hat.
He's on fire.
Good hat,
That's what
Rob.
he had the hat sideways. And when he won the game, he like celebrated by kicking his leg up like that too.
Other side to make it 8-1. This career 300-plus save relief pitcher began with the Giants from 99 through 2003 before all-star years in Minnesota and Texas.
Go Nathan.
Oh, my God.
Final answer.
That is correct. 8-1. All lifelines, not all lifelines available. Double up available for both. Double sip available for both. Call a friend for the Frankettes. Movies, you want to double Chicago.
Yep.
May as well.
Doubled Up, presented by Roxon. First ED treatment gel with clinically proven results that you can get over the counter. Try Roxon today, available in stores and online. Visit roxon.us to learn more. For 2 points for Chicago to make it 8-3. Matthew Broderick, Reese Witherspoon, and Chris Klein starred in this 1999 dramedy primarily set in a high school.
It's the election, right?
Yeah. Is that the name of the movie, though?
The thought thing doesn't matter, right? It's
Ken Jack, can you come a little closer to the mic? We really can't hear
Is
you.
it the election or election? I forget. Like the doesn't matter though, right, Jeff? In this case,
We don't care about the
Okay, so
thes
just,
or ahs. That's
the election. I guess.
alphabetized.
All right.
That's
Final.
all I can say on that, though.
Final.
Say it again, Chief.
Say it again, Ken Jack.
The election.
The election. Final.
Yep, election. That's right. 8-2.
I would have never gotten that.
8-3. Excuse me.
8-3.
8-3. Excuse me.
Don't shortchange us.
I know.
We need
Sorry.
them all. We need them all.
Apologies. I hit the +1 by accident to make it 9-3 going into the bonus round. Other side. Gene Hackman, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Ben Stiller starred in this 2001 dramedy about a dysfunctional family's reunion. 35 seconds.
Royal Tenenbaums?
Yeah, I think it is.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's the Royal Tenenbaums. So Gene Hackman was in that movie.
Yeah, I know Gwyneth Paltrow and Ben Stiller. Yeah, Royal Tenenbaums. Final answer.
That is correct. 9-3. No misses. 3 steals for the Frankettes in that round, but a big bonus round coming up next. Get your pens and paper out. 2 points on the board, Chicago. Chance to get back in this.
Time to make the donuts.
All right, bonus round time presented by New Amsterdam Vodka. Closest guess battle, as we do here on Sundays. I'll give you a closest guess question. Chicago, you'll have somebody go. Frankettes, you'll have somebody go. Who's ever closer in the question gets a win. First team to 3 wins in the bonus round gets 2 points for the match. Either going to be 11-3 or 9-5 potentially. Could crawl a little closer. Who do you want to have go first, Chief?
Ken Jack.
Against who, Nick?
Nick.
Nick against Ken Jack. First question is this one right here.
That's one.
Combined runtime in minutes of Home Alone 1 and 2. Combined runtime in minutes of Home Alone 1 and 2. Combined runtime. If you get it dead on, it's worth 2. Don't forget. Pens down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal Ken Jack.
180 minutes.
Oh boy.
180 minutes. Nick.
191.
191. 2 very close guesses. The correct answer is 223.
Is that all in 1 2? Jesus.
Who do you want to have go next, Chief?
I'll go.
Against who, Nick?
Kyle Bauer.
KB against Nick. Here's your question. Career RBIs by Ken Griffey Jr. Famous fan of the kid, KB.
Frank, you want to give me something to work with?
How much could I give you?
Probably played for 12 seasons?
Played more than that. Played 20 years.
Is this allowed?
Yeah, this is. You can do this.
Yes, we have been doing it. I'm sorry, I did forget to mention because Nick and Kyle are in this. Hold on. We have been allowing it, but because Nick and Kyle are in the same room, we can't do that. I should have said that beforehand. So you can't talk out loud because they're in the same room.
But Chief and I,
If they're in separate rooms, we have been allowing it this year.
Well, should Kyle lose this one and it goes to Frank? He has to
Did
answer.
he say anything?
I didn't say anything.
For 20 years.
Did he give him like a real hint?
You gave me the amount of seasons, which that's probably a real.
That helps. That absolutely helps. You were gonna.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give a different question. Different
Chief
question.
was also able to hear that.
That is true.
That was fucked up.
Chief, I'll let Chief decide since you're going. I can give a different question.
Let's just do
All
this
right, Jeff, I
question.
thought we were allowed to talk.
No, that's my fault. It's because you guys are in the same room. That was the one stipulation. That's on me. All right, so you're fine with it, Chief? I'll give you.
Yeah,
give you
that's
the option,
fine.
Chief.
That's fine. I was just looking for a rules clarification.
And it's
Yep,
me.
that's fine.
Oh, I hope you're
Okay, so
exactly
no talk.
That
That's
was
right. Okay.
strategic, Frank.
Wait, no, it doesn't go to Frank. No, it's Kyle.
No, it's Kyle. It's Kyle against Chief.
Strategic cheating right there.
I gave Chief the chance. Okay, Chief, reveal first in 3.
Wait, what are we doing?
You got to write it.
Oh, I thought we were moving on to a new question.
No.
I said 2100, but I don't feel good about it.
Okay, 2100 for Chief. KB, what do you say?
4,000.
Okay, thank God.
4,000.
Thank God, Chief got that one.
I had to throw that.
Yeah.
What would you have guessed, White Sox, Dave?
About 2,000.
I would
The
have
answer
guessed.
is
I would have
1836.
What?
What was it?
1836.
Okay.
Oh fuck! You know what I would have guessed?
What would you have guessed?
1863.
Oh,
Oh,
Actually, I would have guessed 1850
Frank.
because I was taking injuries later in his career into account. 100 times 20.
Well, I know he didn't get to 2000, but he's top 10 all time.
you guys
he
both
fell
would've
asleep
been
once in
close.
the White Sox clubhouse, right?
No, Mariners. That was actually the end of his career. That was like he retired after that.
Frank is up against White Sox. Oh, God, Frank's going to love this one.
Oh no.
Here's your question.
Oh no.
Number of seconds into the song Somebody That I Used to Know before the first lyric. Number of seconds into Gautier's Somebody That I Used to Know before the first lyric.
Frank, you had to have heard that song.
I've heard it.
1-1. If anyone gets it dead on, it is over.
Frank's a big goatee.
Otherwise,
guy.
it'll be 2-1, one way or the other, and everyone will have gone.
But I have no clue.
Frank, White Sox Dave, you reveal first in 3, 2, 1.
38 seconds.
What is
I
it,
don't
Dave?
have
You can't
the
see.
slightest fucking clue. 38 seconds.
38 seconds, Frank.
47 seconds.
47 seconds. The correct answer is 18. It's 2-1 Chicago.
That's not fair. Dave used to have a music podcast.
Who do you want to have go next, Chief?
We'll have Ken Jack go.
Against who, Nick?
No redemption. We're probably due for like a geography kind of thing. Kyle.
No.
Kyle.
No, I'm going to miss horribly.
KB against
Movie sports already. There's got to be some sort of distance.
All
KB
right,
against Ken Jack.
here we go.
Combined age of Matthew Perry, Matt LeBlanc, and David Schwimmer when Friends debuted.
Oh.
debut.
Oh.
When it debuted.
So, yeah, okay.
Chicago, Ken Jack, you get this. Either way, dead on or not, you win the bonus round. Frankettes, you get it dead on, you win, but if you just get it, you tie it up. Combined age of Matt Perry, Matt LeBlanc, David Schwimmer when Friends debuted. Rest in peace, Matt Perry.
It's okay.
Ken Jack reveals first in 3, 2, 1.
81.
81 is Ken Jack's guess. Kyle,
90.
90. The correct answer is 79. Chicago wins the bonus round back
All right,
in it a little
big.
bit. 9-5 now.
Big.
9-5.
Good job, Ken Jack.
You do. You still my pen? Nice.
All right, next up. Next up, college football next category. Frank, you have every lifeline.
Yeah.
Chicago, you have your double sip. College football. This is for Chicago. After totaling over 2,900 rushing yards in 3 years, this Arkansas running back became a 2008 Cowboys first-round pick. 35 seconds.
Oh, wait. I was going to say
So not Darren McFadden, but the other guy.
I was going to say DeMarco Murray. Is that right? That the timing.
Why do I think he was Oklahoma?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I was going to say Bama, but it wasn't Arkansas.
Yeah, they had McFadden, and then the other guy.
Felix Jones.
At the same time.
No.
Felix Jones. Felix Jones. Final answer. Felix
That is
Jones.
correct.
Final
9
answer.
to 6. 9 to 6.
Good job. Thank you, Ken Jack.
Big run by Chicago to make it 10 to 6. Other side, all lifelines Frankettes. After totaling over 2,900 receiving yards in 3 years, this USC receiver became a 2013 Bills second-round pick.
Ooh. Let's call Brandon.
Yeah, he's probably just driving home.
He was called already, so you can't call Brandon, even though he didn't pick up. That is the rule.
Nice try, cunty.
My God.
Yeah, I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing. He's doing his little shtick thing.
Oh, 2009.
He's USC wide receiver, 2003 Bills second round pick.
2013.
You want to call Big Cat?
I feel like Big Cat would know.
Yeah,
Or Cody would know.
And Cody Lanza, or not Cody Ferdinand.
I think we need to.
You are going to call, though, because you have three.
We're going to call Big Cat.
Call a friend presented by Body Armor Flash IV. Their first lifeline off the board. They're going to call Big Cat.
I think I got it if they don't get it.
Big one. If they miss it, Chicago chance to make it 9 to 7.
But I do think that Big Cat will get it.
Hey, it's the dozen. After totaling over 2,900 receiving yards in 3 years, this USC wide receiver became a 2013 Bills second-round pick.
Say it again.
After totaling over 2,900 receiving yards in 3 years, this USC wide receiver became a
Stevie Johnson.
Stevie Johnson.
love it.
I like that.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Did he go to USC?
I don't know. I think so.
Okay.
I like
cool.
that.
Thank you.
I like that one.
I want to hear it.
Is he the one that blamed God because he dropped the touchdown pass?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay,
That's
then
fine.
yeah.
Yeah,
We'll go Stevie Johnson.
had to be.
Final answer.
Side.
No, he played on the Chargers in 2013.
White Sox Dave knows it though.
I don't. I
think
got
it is
two
Robert
names,
Woods.
one of which.
Robert Woods.
All right.
That's my thought.
I like Robert Woods. Robert Woods.
That's it.
Final answer.
All right.
Robert Woods.
9-7 Chicago.
Jay didn't even know it. Of course he didn't.
I was
All
going
right,
to say
thank
Mike Williams or Dwayne Jarrett, but I knew Jarrett was way the fuck before that.
Mike Williams.
So was Mike Williams was before Dwayne Jarrett.
But there was like five Mike
Geography
Williams there,
next category.
Geography. Let's lock in, Dave. Lock in,
Double
Dave.
Frankettes.
Yeah.
Doubled up for the Frankette presented by
I
Rock
have
Sun.
no confidence.
Here we go. This is for Chicago to make it 9 to 8.
Oh boy, what a run!
This landlocked West Asian country borders exactly 4 countries: Azerbaijan, Georgia, Iran, and Turkey. Mary Steenburgen just got me going today on that.
Georgia.
It's off the G.
Is this
If it's Armenia.
Turkmenistan?
I was going to say Turkmenistan.
Armenia
Chief, let's
definitely-
run with it.
Wait,
Say that again.
Phil, we got time. We got
Armenia's
time.
right
Why are you
there.
rushing? Why are you rushing? Why are you rushing?
I think it's Turkmenistan.
Armenia borders Turkey and Georgia. I don't know if
You also
Turkmenistan
I don't
borders
look
it.
at Armenia. Armenia's
Yeah, I don't think Turkmenistan. Azerbaijan, Turkey.
Doesn't Armenia?
Is Armenia
isn't
landlocked?
It is
I
landlocked.
thought Armenia had like
And
cast.
to rush it.
I think it's
Well-
too far east to border Turkey. Is my issue with that. I think it's Turkmenistan.
Armenia
That'd
definitely
be my
borders
guess.
Turkey.
5.
It does. Well,
I
run
agree. Yes,
with one of the
Armenia.
one of those-
Armenian genocide.
Armenia.
That's water.
Final.
9 to 8. To make it 11-8.
Frank,
We need this.
I'm not good at placement.
This landlocked South African country borders exactly 4 countries: Namibia, South Africa, Zambia, and Zimbabwe.
Okay, but you
So
got
that
that.
would be Angola. Angola, right?
I couldn't tell you.
He's doing like the
Angola.
Yeah. You want a double sip?
No, I'm going to go Angola.
Angola.
doubled
Final
up.
answer.
No.
Other
All
side.
right. So
We're fucking fucked again. 3 straight losses.
I
Hold
just
on,
assumed he was going to
Frank.
get it.
One loss.
What did he say?
What?
Angola.
It's not Angola. Angola's
I
got a
know.
long
That's what
coastline.
he used.
Yeah.
So if it's over on that side, it's on the eastern side of the continent. That would be like Rwanda.
I like
5.
Rwanda a lot.
Do we
Let's go with Rwanda, Chief. I like that.
We'll say Rwanda.
Fucking Botswana.
Botswana. Fucking
You
goddamn
said
it.
it.
No, I didn't.
I thought you
Oh, someone else said it.
did.
Yeah, somebody did just say.
We're
You
never
said
going to win
Botswana.
again. We're never going to win again.
Frank, we're up.
That was bad.
9-8. 9-8. Next category is the National Hockey League.
Oh, what do you? Okay.
Or we got a hockey.
Well, I thought you'd be way more excited about that.
I'm just stunned. I
Okay.
can't believe we got one.
Here we go. Well, Frank's hockey guy. Here we go. To
Yeah.
make it 9-9, to tie it up temporarily. Which Western Conference team did Mike Keenan coach for his final 2 NHL seasons starting in 2007 after a 3-year hiatus? 35 seconds. You have double sip. Frankettes, you have double sip.
Mike
Don't be
Keenan.
afraid to use it if you want, Chief.
I don't know. Keeping it might be beneficial.
I really don't know. Ken Jack, got anything?
Coyotes. First thought.
I don't think
That
it was the Coyotes.
Lifeline or answer in
Let's
5.
say the Edmonton Oilers. Final answer.
To make it 10-8.
Dallas Stars.
Oh, final answer.
Calgary Flames.
Fuck, I was between those two. God damn it.
To make it 10-8 for a 2-point lead again. Which Western Conference team did Terry Murray coach for his final 4 NHL seasons starting in 2008 after a 7-year hiatus?
Golly. Fuck. Terry
We can
Murray
double
coached so
dip.
long ago.
It's a dumpy name.
It's not the Coyotes. I really don't know this. I'm just going to guess Los Angeles Kings.
What, do you want to double sip?
I know. No, I wouldn't even know who the second choice would be.
We'll go. L.A. Kings. Final answer.
10-8. That's correct.
Wow, Frank, we needed you there.
Next up,
That was
great
so
match.
clutch,
This
Frank.
went from a blowout to a great match out of nowhere. We have niche category time.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Fleming.
Mad Men for Chicago. A first ever for the Frankettes. It's Pokemon mashup.
Oh yes.
Ooh. That's a first for you guys? I would have thought you'd have that
Oh,
from day one.
Here we go.
Mashup.
This is for Chicago to tie it up temporarily for 2 points. In season 1's Red in the Face, Pete tries to refund a chip and dip wedding gift. Instead, he gets store credit and buys what?
A rifle. Final.
I remember the chip and dip. I don't remember what he bought.
10-10, we're tied up all the way back in Chicago. To make it 12-10, though, they can regain a 2-point lead. For the first time ever, Pokemon mashup. You're going to see 3 Pokemon, Nick.
3.
He's not even
Here we go.
addressing anyone else.
Oddish Benanat Beedrill.
Yes.
Final answer.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Such
12-10, 4 points remain.
You're a lucky bastard.
Only double sip remains on the board for each side. Next up is going to be grocery products, which is probably good you both have double sip because people like to use it on this type of category. You're going to see 3 blank grocery products. You got to sort them alphabetically A to Z.
Oh, cool.
This is for Chicago to make it 12-11. To make it 12-11. Sort these 3 alphabetically.
That's Mission, Domino, and fuck, I love those things too. You ever the Caesar ones?
What's the first one? What's A? Did you say?
That's the only one I don't know yet. It's the Mission tortillas and Domino sugar. I think it's like crispy.
Those are those. Aren't
Hold on. Say it again, Ken Jack.
Like Crispers.
I know it-
Crispies or what? Dave, complete the sentence.
Chief,
What do you
didn't we
say?
just have those out in Arizona?
I didn't.
I thought specifically bought them because they were made with the
10
avocado.
seconds, and you have a double sip. You want to use it?
Oh.
If we're gonna, we should probably double sip it. My brain is thinking it's gonna be CBA just because, like, divvying out the likelihood, I guess.
All right, CBA, but we are going to double.
Double sip presented by New Amsterdam Vodka. Find your wins with New Amsterdam Vodka, the official vodka of Barstool Sports. Your first guess is, say it again.
CBA.
10 seconds.
Then I might go the opposite and go ACB. Because
ACB.
I don't think it's between Mission and Domino.
Other side.
CAB, because it just
Yeah, Domino.
That's the only option.
Unless those aren't Mission tortillas.
those are.
Okay, so CAB.
Unless it's
Unless that starts with a B or an A.
Isn't that what they just guessed?
Oh yeah. So CAB, final answer.
That is correct. That is the danger of the double sip there. Domino Harvest Snaps Mission tortillas.
Harvest Snap.
Harvest. Those are
Other
good
side to make it 14-10.
They are.
This
Caesar
would be
one.
the victory. We will play the last round, though. If you miss this, Chicago can steal and keep the match alive. Sort these.
Oh boy. I mean, those are the protein pancakes. Or
You have double sip as well, but you don't have to use it. That was a good example of sometimes.
I know what the potato chips are.
I do too.
Oh, do we know any others? 'Cause I have no idea.
The other, it's either there might be like grizzly pancakes or black.
I think it is.
Grizzly?
I don't want to double sip.
You don't?
No.
Okay, yeah, you're right. 'Cause I can narrow it down. So let's say, is it black bear or grizzly pancake?
Sort
Or
of.
what about Kodiak?
Okay.
What?
Kodiak.
It's Kodiak pancake. Okay, so let's go
5.
ACB.
Barillos. So it's
Hers. It's
What's your final answer, Nick?
ACB. Final answer.
That is the win for the Frankettes, 14-10. Bortoli, Hers, and Kodiak.
Fantastic,
Good call,
Frank.
Fleming.
I knew it began with a B. I said Barillos. So
Hey, it helped us, and we needed that.
Big bounce back for the Frankettes. NFL next category to make it 14-11. This is for Chicago. Since 2000, 3 players have forced 10 fumbles in a season, including this 32-year-old Colts edge rusher in 2013.
That's Dwight Freeney or Robert Mathis, one of the two.
Dwight Freeney. That was my guess.
What do you think, Freeney? Freeney was definitely the age works there, I think.
Yeah, we'll say Freeney.
Final.
Yeah.
We'll say Mathis. Final answer.
We need full name.
Robert Mathis.
Robert Mathis. Final answer.
That is correct. 15-10 to make it 16-10 final score. Since 2003, players have forced 10 fumbles in a season, including this 29-year-old Giants edge rusher in 2010.
All right, 29 years old. Who would have been 29 years old for the Giants in 2010? Jason Pierre-Paul. That's too young for. That's too old for him at that point. Let's shoot Justin Tuck.
I like that.
Frank, if you get this.
Justin Tuck. Final answer.
Is it Usi Umenyiora?
The guy who blew off his hand.
Usi Umenyiora.
OC Human.
Usi Umenyiora.
But I don't hate Pierre Paul, but I don't think the age is right either. I don't mind
Is
Human.
I don't
Pierre
think
Paul
so
the one
either.
that blew off his hand?
Osi Umenyiora final answer.
15-11. That's a good get there.
15-11
final score.
I knew it
Wild
wasn't
match.
APP. Yes, APP was only in the league at that point. He was only like 24, 25 at that point.
Yeah, before pre-fingers.
Yeah. All right.
Wild match for that was 10-10. That was massive blowout to 10-10 out of nowhere. I feel like Chicago. There's just a couple giveaways early. That was kind of it. It was NBA, MLB, Jose Rodney.
Yeah,
Crip
I
Flames.
hate coach questions more than anything. Coach questions, I hate them so much. I don't feel like I don't keep track of other.
We did have two. We did have 2 coach questions. That's a fair.
I don't remember Keenan with the Flames. I do remember him with the
I
Stars.
I do.
White Sox Dave's
yeah.
double sip.
You know where Mike Keenan's first coaching job was?
Chicago,
Nope.
Vancouver,
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Good. Another tidbit. That's
2-1-1
8th rate?
Frankettes. Chicago 1-3-0. Chicago, I think you have Ice Dogs on the schedule next.
Thank God.
Plug your ears, Yandel. Something like that. Maybe Gruden's team. I think whatever. That's
Whatever.
Next,
We need a tomato can, Jeff. Do us a favor.
I mean, I will say, despite 1-3, again, it's good to score points. You have scored points in all your matches, so you've not thrown out any like duds. Nick, though, for you guys,
Yeah, it was a get right, but we still. I mean, what were we up 9?
hey KB, someone's got to pump the confidence of the KB on geography.
Something happened.
That
man.
was such a pathetic miss. Like I know
We're
Botswana.
1-3 on. We're 1-3 in the niches this year.
That was the first one right. It was Pokemon.
You guys should do a new one.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about heads or
Pokemon.
tails, Frank? Would you bring that back?
Oh,
I actually pitched to Nick last year. I said, what would Frank's reaction be if you did heads or tails for your niche? A best of 3 heads or tails.
a spontaneous combustion caught on camera.
Mad Men seems like a good niche for Chicago, by the way. Locked in on that one.
fucking cheap.
That is it.
Second time, right? 2 for 2.
I think it's been a great week. I don't know. We're recording this 2 weeks in advance. It was a horrible week, but this was a good match. Very entertaining. Not sure who's going to be playing next week. I think Uptown Balls at least is playing next week. That is it. Thank you for watching. Thank you to Amsterdam Vodka. Thank you to Roxanne. Thank you to Body Armor Flash ID. Like and subscribe. We'll talk to you next time.